So in today's video, I'm going to be solving some problems that include both geometry and algebra. So let's get started. On the first problem here, I can already tell that it's an equilateral triangle because of these ticks that say that all these sides are the same. So this is 14 and this is 14. And here we have to find h, or the height. Now to solve this, I'm going to use a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I know this whole length is 14, so half of 14 is going to be 7. So this length is 7, and this is h, and this is 14. So I can say 7 square plus h square is equal to 14 square. I know 7 square is 7 times 7, which is 49. So 49 plus h square is equal to 14 square. Let me do that real quick. 14 times 14, 4 times 4, 16, 4 times 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 0, and then this is going to be 14. Add these two, 6, 9, and 1. 196, so is equal to 196. And now I'm going to use the algebraic method, so I'm going to subtract 49 here. Subtract 49 here. Then this will give me h squared is equal to 1. Let's do this real quick. Minus 49. This becomes 8. This becomes 16. And then 16 minus 9. I would have 3 remaining 7. So 7. And then 8 minus 4. 4. 1. Then 147. Now I would need to do the square root to find h. So h is equal to square root of 147. Okay, and that's it. That's my answer. Now next problem. Here I see that I have to find x. I'm just going to write that this is 90 degrees because I see that this is a square here. So immediately I'm going to do 120 plus 60 plus 90 and plus 31x minus 3 is equal to 360 degrees. And this is because if you add up all the angles, they should be equal to 360 degrees. Alright, so now if I add this all, it's going to be 270 degrees plus 31x minus 3 is equal to 360 degrees. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Subtract 270 from here. Subtract 270 from here. And I'm left with 31x minus 3 is equal to 90 degrees. And then this is a minus 3 here, so I'm going to add 3 to cancel it. Add 3 on the other side as well. So 31x is equal to 93. If I divide by 31 here, divide by 31 here, I get x is equal to 3. Okay, so another problem. Okay, so solve for x. Okay, so I see that this angle is 110 degrees and all sides are equal, so this angle should also be 110 degrees. And now I'm going to find out this whole angle. So I know half of this entire thing is 7x plus 7, but to find the whole thing, I'm just going to say that this is 14x plus 14, and I have to double it because I just took one half and then I have to add the other half. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing here. Since I know these two are equal and all sides are equal, this also has to be equal. So this is going to be 14x plus 14. And let's see. So I know the same thing, that for a quadrilateral, all have to be equal to 360 degrees. So I'm going to do 2 times 14x plus 14. The reason I'm doing 2 times is because there's 2. And then plus 110 plus 110, I know that's 220 degrees. Plus, actually no, not plus, just equals 360 degrees. Alright, so let's solve this. 2 times 14, that is 28. x, can't forget that, plus 2 times 14, 28, plus 220 degrees equals 360. So I'm gonna remove this 220 from both sides. Gotta subtract. So then 28x plus 28 is equal to 80 plus 60, which is 140. Is equal to 140. Now I'm going to subtract 28 from here, subtract 28 from here. So I get 28x is equal to 2 plus 10, 12 is equal to 112. Divide this side by 28 to cancel that. Divide this side by 28. So both of these numbers are even, so I'm going to turn this into 14. So I'm going to divide both by 2, essentially. And then, then this divide by 2, let's see, 10, 5, 1 carry over 2, 12, that's 6. So 56 over here. So it's 56 over 14. That can again be divided by 2. So, okay, now I'm going to divide both things by 2 again. So this will turn into 7, and this will turn into 28. And now in the 7's table, 28 does come, so 7 times 4 is 28, so x is equal to 4. Next problem. Solve for x. Now I know this angle, these two angles are split in half, so they're the same. This is a right angle triangle, and I have to solve for x. In this case, I'm going to use a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So I'm going to do 12 squared plus this whole thing, which is going to be x plus 6 plus x plus 6 is equal to 15 squared. By the way, you have to square this as well. Alright. And now 12 squared, 12 times 12. Let's do that real quick. Here, 2 times 2, or 12 times, okay, you know what? 12 times 12, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 2, 2 times 1, 1, 0, 12. Now these two I have 4, 6, no, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4. So 144 plus, now for this, x plus 6 squared is equal to 15 times 15. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 1, 5 plus 2, 7. 0, 5, 1, add 5. 7 plus 5, that is 12. And then 1 plus 1, 2 carry over. 1 carry over, 2. So 225. Here I'm going to subtract 144 from here. Subtract 144 from here. Then I get x plus 6 squared is equal to 5 minus 4, 1, 12, 8, 81. Okay, and then this would turn into x plus 6 times x plus 6, because it's squared, so I need 2, is equal to 81. And now I'm just going to write it how I say it. So x plus 6 times x. So x plus 6 and then times x plus x plus 6 times 6. X plus 6 times 6 is equal to 81. Now x times x is x squared plus 6x, because the x also multiplies there, plus 6 times 6, which is 36, and then, so this will become 6x plus 36 is equal to 81. And then this will become x squared plus 12x, and then plus 36 equals 81. Now I'm going to subtract 36 here to get rid of it. Subtract 36 from the other side. Then I get x squared plus 12x is equal to, let's do this. This will turn into 7. This will turn into 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. And then 7 minus 3 turns into 4. So 45 equals 45 here. So I subtract 45 from both sides. Then I'm going to subtract 45 here and subtract 45 from this side as well. Oops, 45. Then I get x squared plus 12x is equal to, oh, I forgot to put minus, so plus negative 45 is equal to 0. Or I could just rewrite it as x squared plus 12x minus 45 is equal to 0. So now I have to find two numbers that multiply together to get negative 45, and if you add them together, you should get 12. And let's try 15 times 3. So 15 times negative 3 maybe, times negative 3, that'll get me negative 45. And also if I add it together, so 15 plus negative 3, I will get 12. So now I'm going to turn this 12x into 15x minus 3x, so x squared plus 15x minus 3x minus 45 is equal to 0. Now I'm going to factor an x from this, so from these two. So it would be x on the outside, x on the inside, plus 15. I made a mistake, but it's fine, I rewrote it. And then I'm going to factor out a negative 3 from here. So negative 3 on the outside, x on the inside, and positive 15 on the inside. So now I see two things that are similar, x plus 15, x plus 15, so I'm going to factor that out. So I'll do x plus 15, and then times x minus 3, because that's what's left. So now, here we have x plus 15, and then x minus 3, and this should equal 0. So that means in one of these places, it has to be equal to 0. So either over here, where x would have to be negative 15 for this to equal 0, or over here, where x has to be positive 3 to equal 0. So now I have two options, which is x equals negative 15, or x equals positive 3. And now a length of a triangle can never be a negative number, so my option is x equals 3. Now next problem. Okay, looks like we have a SOHCAHTOA problem. And over here we're finding out the sine and cosine and tangent of not 3c here. I'm just going to write So I'm just going to write SOHCAHTOA at the top. So sine opposite over hypotenuse. O is opposite, which is 5, and then hypotenuse is 13. So 5, 13. And then the cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent is 12 here, and hypotenuse is 13. So 12, 13. Tangent, which is opposite over adjacent. So opposite 5, adjacent 12. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.